Many of my most fun ideas come from YouTube odysseys I end up going down while I work. For Resurrection, I was inspired by a few videos about vampire myths and their origins. Apparently, there is a lot of archaeological evidence that people buried and reburied their dead with measures meant to prevent them from coming back. These practices were likely due to misunderstandings of diseases like tuberculosis, but these pieces of history got my wheels turning. I decided I wanted to make a film about a family dealing with a past loved one that has returned with a new appetite. In addition, I wanted to challenge myself to take another crack at non-linear storytelling. The first thing I did was work out the story. To do that, I used some modified Pixar outlines I've been developing. The Pixar method is amazing, but for these short story projects, I needed something more concentrated, and found that depending on the focus of the story, a different outline was more helpful. For this project, I wasn't yet sure if I wanted to focus on the emotional arc of having a loved one return, or the reveal of what it cost to keep the loved one living. To work that out, I made outlines of both. In the end, I thought the reveal approach was most effective, so I went with that. Then I played with the timeline. Once I had the script, I thumbnailed a storyboard in the margins. From there, I designed the 3 characters, then painted all of the backgrounds. I did try to keep the style very simple, but I definitely should have gone further in that direction. I totally underestimated how long this project was gonna be and how long it would take to animate it. So whoops, I made another multi-week project. So that brings me to the lessons I learned from making the project. Apparently, I needed to be reminded of what I learned from Sacrifice, that I can't do it all. Resurrected had a lot going for it, but by going all out in other areas, I took away from those strengths by stretching myself thin. Moving forward, I will make it a goal to carefully pick and choose my priorities for each project, and make sure I consider everything from schedule, runtime, art style, story, etc. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and the film it's about. If you want more behind-the-scenes content, along with other perks like early access and even exclusive prints, consider supporting me on Patreon.